Alright, okay, there's a lot to talk about today. A whole lot. So that might be the entire episode, honestly, is just me talking about this Mon memo. And just some of the stuff that we finally got to hear about 2 days before the Pendulum Zs are no longer available for pre-order. Which is kind of nuts. And sad that they took this long to talk about it. But, like I said previously, I don't believe this was by design. I think this was because there might have been a delay in the manufacturing process and they weren't able to get or receive any production models until now. Because now we're seeing a lot of footage from Bandai themselves, and then we just got this Mon memo formally announcing a lot of the a lot of the features that we were hoping that were going to show back up, but hadn't been confirmed yet. So there's a video of them showing the cold storage function. So of course the pause feature, the fridge, whatever you want to call it, it is back. It's been in every device since the Pendulum 20th, so I'm happy about that. I don't know if you're going to evolve. I really don't. He's 8 years old. Like, shouldn't he already be there? Plus, like, tomorrow is like the last day he has. Like, if he doesn't evolve tomorrow, I'm just going to kill him. That's so, actually no, I have until Friday. It was Friday night. Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Friday night, that's it. That's all he's got. Oh, God. I feel like I've put so much of a stress on myself and my Digimon. I feel horrible, but it is what it is. Anyway, cold storage, it's back. We got a confirmation on that. I'm happy about that. I'd be real shocked if that didn't come back, though. That would have been a real weird thing to omit in your newest, you know, whatever. So, let's head over to the wonderful With the Will. They are so great at just, you know, I don't know, they're just so quick at translating like anything Bandai comes out with. They translate it pretty quickly and tweet about it just as quickly. So if you ever like are looking for Digimon news, I highly recommend following them. They usually, like I said, always kind of show some stuff off. So they confirmed, I mean, we already knew this, and they even said, like, they gave us, like, everyone a shout out. They're like, you know, some of you very smart tamers out there realized that there were going to be 3 more. So they, you know, they pretty much confirmed that, which is great. I'm happy about that. And oh, look, they showed off, look, I didn't even see this. They showed off, oh, the cold storage. I know they shut out the cold storage function. I didn't know they were showing it off on the blue model. The blue model looks really good. I'm getting both the blue and the green model. Not getting, I didn't pre-order, at least. I wouldn't say I'm not getting it, but I did not pre-order the Nightmare Soldiers. Like I said before, I'm probably just gonna wait until we get, like, not even a week. I'm gonna wait till like Japan gets some of them in, and then I'll just get it then. I don't really feel like I just don't feel like getting it now. Plus I don't have the money. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'm really running tight on money, so I'm not gonna be getting it now. But I'll get it like later, right as it comes out. That's when I'll get it. Because then I have to wait, and most likely, like they said, that the Wave 2 is coming up pretty soon. I think they might pull what they did with the X2 and the X3, where like the X3 was pretty much up for pre-order as soon as the X2 was like about to come out. I think they're going to do that again, honestly, just to kind of like maximize their profits, because that's really what they've been doing a lot lately. No shade, but that's pretty close to what Bandai's been doing. So, I'm going to read it off, so let's go. It says, to recap, this Pendulum Z has a large number of Digimon that have appeared since the launch of the Digimon Pendulum back in 1998. Man. And it is now divided into 6 categories according to their habitat and attributes. So, what they're saying is the existence of new Digimon. They talk about how they're, you know, it says right here, Gogmamon? I don't remember him having that name, but Marine Chimeramon, Piranhamon, you know, all those are saying, yeah, we have new evolutions. There's, pay attention to the existence of the folder continent. Many Digimon have created their own ecosystem in this folder continent. The mysterious ecosystem of the Digimon included the new Digimon have been summarized in the folder continent report. So I guess they're going to be updating the folder continent report. It's something you can go on Digimon Web. And on Digimon Web, too, a cool thing is when you hit English, it's pretty well translated. Like, it's not perfect. And you're going to tell by how I'm reading this. Like, some sentences might sound a little off, but still, it's pretty good. Like, I think they actually took the time in it and got someone to actually translate this into English. Because it's not like you ever just like translate something into English and it's just like a bunch of jumbled up mess that barely makes any sense. Like, this actually like makes sense. So from the Pendulum and from Digimon Pendulum Z, Digimon Pendulum version 20th, we will introduce the new changed / powered up parts. So like, yeah, that's a little funny, but all of it's overall pretty good. So it pretty much confirms that there's no Copymon this time, which is kind of sad, but we haven't seen Copymon in like a really long time, so that's fine. It would have been cool if like maybe Copymon was like raisable, he's like a hidden Digimon. That would have been pretty cute, but they pretty much confirmed he's not going to be in here. But they do confirm something finally. Like, this is a hard confirmation. Like, we got a soft one. Like I said before, it was like buried in one of the details of one of the product listings, but now it finally says it. But it continues to be equipped with the Joggress function that appeared in the Digimon Pendulum released in 1998. So, Joggressing confirmed. Thank the Lord. This is going to be real fun. I was really, like, I was worried. I don't know why I thought they were going to cut it out. It would have been really stupid of them, honestly. But it is here. I'm super happy about that. So that, and let me go into why I'm happy about that. One, Joggressing, when you play with the 20th, even by yourself, with the dual raising function, because you can just Joggress the two Digimon you're raising to get one Digimon, or if you have online, you can Joggress with someone else and get something, or use the Copymon function to get something. It's a really fun way of doing it, and it really like, once you guys, like, for those of you that have finally kind of pre-ordered a Pendulum Z and didn't own a Pendulum 20th or a Pendulum at all, as someone who, had the 20th when it came out before Digimon Online was even a thing, it was real fun to figure out and, like, help each other out and stuff like that. With Digimon Online, it became even better and a lot more fun. So, it's going to be, like, a really amazing time helping each other out, get evolutions, and helping each other Joggress. Although it did say there's no Copymon function, so you can't copy over Digimon in Joggress. I think it's only allowing direct Joggress, which means you need to physically connect it to another device, which is not that hard. However, if this is using different timings, etc., from the Pendulum 20th or even the original Pendulum, it's going to take a little bit of time to get implemented into online, but I have high hopes. Humulus and Blue Dragon are pretty smart when it comes to this stuff. I don't think it'll take them that long to get it up and running. So there's that. And I have two, at least, thank goodness, so I can show off some Joggresses and whatnot with the two I have. And once I get a third one, I can do it myself. Hopefully once online has the functionality, we'll be doing it together. I would love to, have you guys help me Joggress and help you guys Joggress too. That's going to be so much fun. I'm very excited for that. In addition, the cut-in function, I love how they actually call it a cut-in. I don't remember them calling it a cut-in. I don't remember them calling it that. I forgot what they called it. I think they called it just like special animation. And like the fans themselves, we just started calling it a cut-in animation. I think this is the first time I've ever actually called it a cut-in, which I think is funny. In addition, the cut-in function that makes the battle gorgeous and the training pace, such as a lap time and pooping pace, are continuing from the X series. Now again, kind of a little weird of a sentence, but the gist of it is saying, of course, yes, the cut-in is back. Training, like as far as like how long it takes to train, that's back, so I'm guessing the effort meter is back. There's probably going to be like 2 different types of training, where like there's a normal training and then like maybe, I don't know if it's going to be called Excite, but something similar to that, to make training go a bit faster. The way that time moves on the device will be the same as the X, and then pooping will also be the same as the X, which is good. Kind of a weird way to put it, but that is good because at least on the original Digital Monster 20th, they poop just constantly. They did fix that with the Pendulum 20th and the X, but this is confirming that they're going to have that same timing. So you're not going to have to constantly clean up poop, which is good. The original members, such as Triceramon, it says Lucamon, I think that's wrong, and Withermon, appearing as enemies, or Tricuramon, I don't know. It did say that like some Digimon are going to come back, but only as enemies. It is the content of Nostalgia Max. Oh my god, I love it. So I think what that's saying is that old sprites from the original Pendulum are going to be showing up in the quest mode as enemies. I think that's what it's trying to say. And yeah, I will say that the content is Nostalgia Max. I'm very excited for this. Finally, we'd like to show you the information about the Digimon Pendulum Z. The sharp one should have already noticed, which we all did. Some of y'all are very sharp. Little Siri and someone else were like some of the first people I heard talking about it. There are 6 types of powers: Wind Guardians, Metal Empire, and this says Will Busters, but we all know Virus Busters. Will also be released this time. And they show 3 devices. You know, but they're all gray. So, like, you know, they're just saying, like, yeah, there's going to be 3 more. They're going to look like the other 3, but they're going to be different colors. The colors, however, we don't know yet. It's not confirmed. I can't say the details yet, but anyway, please stay tuned. So, yeah, we will be getting a Wave 2. That's really sick. I'm very excited for that. They will be, you know, Wind Guardians, Metal Empire, and Virus Busters. Hopefully, I'm hoping Virus Busters has, like, gold, or, like, you know, it'd be cool if we got glow in the dark, but I doubt. And these 3 types include Digimon that appear in Nature Spirits, Deep Savers, and Nightmare Soldiers that are currently receiving orders for acclaim. What? I don't know what that means. Digimon Evolve, Special Joggress. So there are going to be Special Joggresses. I don't know if at least, like, I don't know who the hell, Valkyriemon, I guess, further above. I don't know who this last Digimon is. They're super cool looking. It's a Joggress between Gatomon and someone else. It's saying like question mark, question mark, question mark. So I'm guessing that's going to be someone on the Wave 2. Or someone on the Wave 1. Not too sure what they're implying there. But pretty much we're getting new evolutions. And then Ankylamon is also going to evolve into like Cladomon. And then evolve from that to Slash Angemon, which is really cool. I don't think we've seen Slash Angemon on a previous device, or a previous VPET. Let me know if I'm wrong, though, but I don't think that ever happened. Here's a cool-ass one, and another reason why I really want to get Nightmare Soldiers. So Wormmon, who's on that device, is going to evolve into Dino Beamon, which I don't think we've seen a Japanese sprite of Dino Beamon. I don't know if they're going to reuse a sprite from, like, the Southeast Asian / American devices, or make their own. I'm going to assume they're making their own. And then he's going to evolve into Grand Kuwagamon. Excuse me. Definitely needed that swig. So yeah, by joggling. Instead of joggressing, it says joggling. I read this morning, and it was a lot, it seemed a lot better. Maybe because I was half asleep, I was filling in the blanks. This was a lot better when I read it this morning. Anyway, yeah, they did say that there's going to be, we will release Wind Guardians, Metal Empire, and Virus Busters. They will appear by Joggressing. So you're going to have to Joggress to get those, so perhaps that Digimon may appear in the game with all 6 types. We're getting the 4 Holy Beasts, and the 4 Great Dragons will appear one after another in Digimon Z. In addition, Digimon that have not been introduced yet will appear, so please look forward to it. So, Cinnabali pretty much figured out like what the hell they were trying to say. Obviously, these 3 have, excuse me, these 3 have 3 Digimon from O2. The other 3 will have the rest of the Digimon from O2. Very interesting, in my opinion. I did not expect them to give any love to O2, so for them to give love to O2, like, I'm super happy for that. So I'm gonna assume Vmon's gonna be in Wind Guardians, because Vdramon was already in Wind Guardians, so I'm assuming we're hopefully gonna get, like, I keep asking for this, but I would really like to see future mode on a device, like, canonized. I don't think he's ever shown up in anything other than the manga. But it'd be cool to see all Force Vegemon future mode. But we're definitely getting Vmon on the Wind Guardians. I'm going to assume we're most likely going to get Hawkmon, or maybe Hawkmon could be on Wind Guardians. I don't know. And then I guess Vmon would be on Metal Empire. Patamon's definitely going to be on Virus Busters. It was either him or Gatomon, and Gatomon's already on a device. So they're all going to be unlocked on connection to another device. The 4 Holy Beasts are going to be in the device. The 4 Great Dragons, like I said before. I did not know Godramon was one of the 4 Great Dragons. And then we're getting more Ancient Digimon, which is going to be cool. So, like, the Ancient Digimon from Frontier will be showing up. I mean, we already saw Ancient... What is it? Ancient... The Beetle one. I don't remember his name. But that Ancient Digimon we're going to be seeing on one of these devices. I think it's going to be the green one. The Nature Spirits one has him. And so, yeah, they're going to... And then some Pendulum Digimon are returning as enemies, which I said earlier. They said, like, Wamon and, like, Triceramon, they're going to be appearing as enemies. So that's going to be really cool to kind of see those older Digimon as enemies. They're not raisable on here, of course, but just to have them there, it's a really cute thing. I like that they did that. And then, yeah, a special Digimon will unlock if you connect to all 6 versions. So if you have all 6 versions, you'll get one special Digimon. Who the hell could it possibly be? I don't know. I'm like guessing it would be a new Digimon, like something we've never seen before, or it could be someone from O2, possibly. I really don't know, just because like we have like, you know, we have all of the partners from O2. They're all going to be here. They're all going to have like their like Joggresses with each other, and then they're gonna have some kind of new evolution after that Joggress. So maybe it'll be something related to that. Maybe it'll be Susanomon, because I don't think Susanomon has been raceable. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think they've released a Susanomon yet. So maybe that's what we're getting, because like, you think about it, we have all the ancient Digimon now on here too. We know that we're getting, with that Agumon Bond of Courage egg, we're getting a Gunimon, which means that with the Gabumon Bond of Friendship egg that's going to be on the Wave 2, I'm pretty sure, that's going to have Lobomon and his evolution. So then if you Joggress those two, that would be Susanomon. But this says like you have to connect all of them to get this. So maybe Susanomon's still going to be on here, but he's going to be a Joggress between those 2 Digimon, and then like the secret Digimon is going to be like a whole other Digimon. So that means there's quite a lot of secret Digimon on this device. So obviously some are hidden by Joggress, some are hidden by connecting to other devices, and then one of them is definitely hidden by connecting to all 6 devices. Now, if you don't own, or you're not planning on owning, or don't have the money to own all 6, do not worry. At least if you can, budget yourself, try to get one from this wave and one from the second wave, and you'll be able to pretty much get everything because of online. We can all help each other out, give each other codes, because when you connect to someone online, it still counts as a connection to the device, and it still counts as a connection from that specific device. So, you know, I have a Pendulum 20th Silver and Black. If I were to go online and send this code would send as a Pendulum 20th Silver and Black. So if someone had a, let's say, a Dukemon color Pendulum 20th, and then we fought, I would unlock that Lalamon egg if I didn't have it already. That's how it works online. I actually unlocked Area SP on my X1 and my X2 via online by fighting Blue Dragon, because he had the opposite version. So you don't have to worry about getting every single one unless you're like me and you're a maniac and want to get all of them because you're just greedy and you want to get everything that they release nowadays. You don't have to. You can just get at least one from each wave, so it's like 2, and then you'll be fine. I don't think they're gonna make a wave 3. Who knows though? They could totally like throw us for a loop and just go the Pendulum Z Ultimate Edition, whatever, and it's like just 2 instead of 3. Who knows? Now, officially, I know I said this before the X dropped, but we're officially in uncharted territories now. It's completely a question mark as far as what Bandai Japan's going to do. If the Pendulum Zs do sell well, which I don't know if this first initial wave did sell well, but then again, there's a lot of people unemployed right now, and at least in America. And there's a lot going on as far as, like, you know, the virus and everything. Because of that, that might have impacted sales. But then again, the sales for the Digivice Colon did amazingly well. So, I don't know. I think it all hinges on how well Wave 2 sells. So after that, they're obviously going to go back to the drawing board and figure out what they're going to do. At this point, they have practically exhausted almost all obvious options they can do. So, you know, they re-released the original Digimon. That was super popular. Re-releasing it was super popular. Then they did the Pendulum, which was super stupid popular. And the Pendulum 20s did really, really well. Then after that, they did the X's, which was like, let's do the originals in a new way and pay homage to the X Evolution era of Digimon, and then kind of finish that story also. And now we're kind of in this brave new world, because at the end of the, you know, Digimon X story, you know, we're in a brand new digital world. Like, this digital world's completely open between the old and the new. That's probably why we have new Digimon inhabiting Folder Continent now, and the Pendulum Z's. So after this, I mean, right now there's really no story per se, so I don't know exactly what's happening in lore. I'm just making guesses here. But after the Pendulum Z's come out, then that's kind of like, where do they go now? Because, like, the progress on, like, all those V-Pets after the progress were not nearly as iconic or popular as the originals. So, you know, and they've pretty much exhausted the bricks. They're done with that, essentially. I mean, not really, because we have the version revival. But for the most part, they've exhausted all options you can do with the bricks. And at this point, they've almost exhausted all options with the Pendulum, unless they decide to make a new Pendulum V-Pet using the shell, and, like, the gameplay of the X's / the Pendulum Z's. Maybe that's something they could do. I don't know. I think from this point on, they might be thinking of making a new V-Pet, or just taking a long hiatus and calling it a day. I don't think they would do that, just because, like, this has proven to be profitable for them. So I don't know. Like, it's like, it's always scary once we hit this point, because it's just like, who knows? Like, no one really knows. It's all up to Bandai. And I know they've been doing a lot of polls and stuff, asking people what their favorite devices were. I know they did a poll recently, and they were asking people what their favorite Digivice was. So that's why a lot of people are thinking maybe they'll just go back to making a bunch of Digivices and then come back to the V-Pets later. I really don't know. I would personally like to see an all-new, brand-new V-Pet. A lot of people would like to see an all-new, brand-new V-Pet. They've proven that they can they can use the old technology and make something really fun and really unique. I would like to see what they can do with new technology. And, you know, they know what works. They know what people like, as far as gameplay and the look. All they have to do is, like, pretty much retain all that, give it a color screen like the newer Tamagotchis, and call it a day and just watch the money roll in. But they're still kind of, like, afraid of doing that for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I have, like I said before, I've pre-ordered 2 of the Pendulum Z's. So I will have the Deep Savers and the Nature Spirits coming in. They'll be coming in by November, along with the Digivice Colon. So that's going to be a very busy month. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited that they pretty much confirmed that this is a Pendulum version of the V-Pet X, or the DMX. That's what I was hoping for, and that's pretty much what it is. I'm happy Joggressing is back. A little bummed out that Copymon is not back, meaning that Joggressing is going to be a bit harder to do if you only have one device. So for all you that only have one device, it's going to be a bit hard to get certain evolutions. If it's going to be like the classic Pendulum, where, like, Joggressing is very important. Hopefully it's more like the 20th, where, like, Joggressing can get you to a certain line easier, but like certain lines are still blocked off by Joggress, but it's not like too bad. We'll see, because I mean, all these devices only have around, I think, 35 Digimon each, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, I'm still happy, very excited. I can't wait. What do you guys think? Are you happy you pre-ordered them? If you haven't pre-ordered them, has this kind of made you want them now? Are you just sitting this one out entirely and waiting for Wave 2? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched me just sit here and talk about this for as long as I have now, thank you very much. Sorry for the super long episodes. I know you guys don't mind, but I don't know. When I ramble this long, I feel like I have to apologize. It's just, I don't know, a little much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I am super excited. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a Serafimon. If not, I'm just going to kill him. Sorry, but that's what's going to happen. I think by age 9 they should be Mega. If that's not the case, I don't know what happened this time either. He didn't get any camera mistakes, I promise you. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just RNG, I have no idea. Huge shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate it. Kitsy Joe's, Omega Scourge, you guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you who's watching all the way to the end of the episode. I appreciate that a lot as well. Thank you very much. The cut-ins are back, baby. The clacker is back. And Joggressing is back. Get hype. I already am hype. November is gonna... I can't say... It can't come soon enough because like it's gonna. This year has already felt like an enormous blur. I still feel like it's February, even though it's... summer's almost over. So, like... It's gonna come real quick. So yeah, stay safe, drink your water. I'm gonna go. Hopefully he's gonna evolve tomorrow. Bunny Boy Hatch coming soon. August 1st, Odaiba Day 2020, baby. Let's go. Reiwa boys. Peace.